Hello, Ranger Nation, and happy Morphin Pride Month. Oh my goodness me. The Ranger Chamber team is back after a very long break. We've had a lot of sorting out to do, and now me and Gary and the Ranger Chamber team are back, and we are so excited because we're doing this very special vlog on the 28th of June. But why? What's special about today? I mean, we know it's Pride Month, but Gary, what is special about today?
Today is the 54th anniversary of Pride. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today is National Pride Day for the whole of the world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is fabulous. You have your rainbow fans, have your LGBTQ flags, or maybe even have your Chroma Fury saber in your favorite Ranger color. Oh, nice red. Oh, wow. And as you can see, Gary and I are wearing our Power Rangers Pride Power Ranger t-shirts. So I have my Power Ranger Gold, but I do also have another one to show you guys. If you love your Pride Power Rangers apparel, I do have another one here. Let me just get that for you. Now, I'm so excited. I do love these. Here we go. This is the other Power Ranger Pride t-shirt you have. This is the hashtag Love Wins with the Power Rangers helmet. And this is so cool. I love this design. It is absolutely fabulous. Gary, where can Power Ranger fans get these?
You can get them in a link in the description below, and you can buy them on Amazon Prime.
Oh, yes, you can buy them on Amazon UK, and I also believe you can now get them on Amazon.com as well in America, which is absolutely amazing. And also, Hasbro Pulse in America is doing a Pride Mighty Morphin Power Rangers t-shirt, which is just the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers words and the power coins in the Pride rainbow colours, which is very fabulous. Not available for the UK. Bit of a letdown, but then again, hopefully one day Hasbro Pulse will make the Hasbro Pulse apparel available. So, Power Rangers and Pride. Now, a lot of people say Power Rangers has nothing to do with the LGBTQ plus community. But you're wrong. They do. But you see, Power Rangers has had a lot of history of certain Power Rangers who are LGBTQ, Power Ranger actors and actresses who are LGBTQ as well, also who are supporters of the LGBTQ plus community, and some characters on Power Rangers that some fans have speculated that they're queer-coded. Well, so Gary, what's your thoughts as a open gay Power Ranger fan? What are your thoughts on Power Rangers and Pride?
My thoughts are that if you were born in the 90s and you grew up with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and you look at them now, you look like gay people in a suit. You look at all those colours and all those outfits. You couldn't get any more camp than that, even if you tried.
I mean, the Rainbow Warriors, what can you say? I mean, if you remember from an episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Scavenger Hunt, there was a scavenger hunt clue which says they're the colours of the rainbow and they fight villains too. Find a picture of them and that will do. And it's like, I mean, come on, that is so true. They are technically the colours of the rainbow. So yes, it's absolutely amazing. Yeah. And my darling, oh no, you're getting too close to the camera. Get back a bit. Sit back a bit. You're getting too close. There we go. That's better. Unfortunately, when you get too close to the camera, yeah. I'm sorry. I've had a bit of lemonade. So I'm a little bit hyper. Woo, woo. Okay. So first of all, Power Rangers LGBTQ stuff. Well, first of all, we want to give a very special shout out to an amazing Power Ranger actor. And it's none other than one of mine and Gary's favourite Rangers, Billy, played by the incredible David Yost. David Yost is a gay Power Ranger. He's a gay actor, and he played Billy, the Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger. But sadly, during his time on Power Rangers, he was bullied by some of the other cast members and crew during his time on Mighty Morphin and Zeo. Hence why at the end of Power Rangers Zeo, he left, he quit. Because he didn't want to be, I mean, who wants to be working on a show where people have been calling you the F word, the offensive F word to the gay community? And like, who wants to be working in that environment when people put you down and say, "Oh, men like you can't be superheroes"? Yes, they can, because superheroes come in all shapes, sizes, colors, and anyone could be a Power Ranger. And that is the message that that Hasbro and the Power Rangers brand has posted, that anyone could be a Ranger, and also that all Rangers come in all different colors. So remember that. But I am very glad that with No Pink Spandex, that David Yost came out in an interview and he was talking about his journey of self-acceptance. And it was so inspiring for me to see that for myself. So David, thank you for being brave. Thank you for being you, because that is so important. That's so amazing. Gary, do you have anything to say about David Yost and and just about him as a person?
Well, as a person, he is very brave to do that in publicly after leaving Power Rangers. But what I would like to say to David is continue to being you, continue to be Power Ranger, and continue to be an amazing guy. Because what I saw on Once a Ranger, it struck to my heart that he is and will always be our original Blue Ranger.
Yeah, I mean, he was the longest. Like he's one of the longest running Power Ranger actors who's been in practically every episode of Mighty Morphin 1, 2, and 3, and then he was in Alien Rangers for a bit. And then he was in Alien Rangers episodes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then obviously through quite a lot of Zeo, and then he comes back in the Once and Always, which was absolutely more phenomenal. Me and Gary saw it for the first time back in April when it first came out on Netflix, and we loved it. And of course, we will be doing a vlog about that as well. So yeah, David, thank you for being amazing. Another Power Ranger actor we'd like to mention, give a little shout out to, is Alan Palmer, who plays Caucus, the Black Alien Ranger. Now, we got an image to show you guys. If you look on below in the screen below, we actually have an image from an episode of Alien Rangers called Climb Every Fountain, and take a look at that. There's a pride flag in behind the Alien Rangers as they're getting their award for the Golden Star from the mayor of Angel Grove. I mean, to have a rainbow pride flag in that episode is just so amazing. I don't know the reason behind that, but maybe they're giving a subliminal message to say we accept the LGBTQ community, we support you. I don't know. Or maybe they just chose it because it's a pretty flag. I mean, you can't go on with the rainbow flag. I mean, rainbow colours, it's amazing because the rainbow is for everybody. But Gary, when you saw that episode, in that episode of Alien Rangers, what did you think about seeing a rainbow pride flag in an actual episode of Power Rangers?
Yeah. This is the current one.
Yeah,
But no, seeing that was quite a surprise, and it took me a couple of episodes, like a couple of watches of that episode to see it. I was quite surprised, very surprised.
I think me personally, I was flabbergasted. I don't know what the other flags were supposed to represent, but just to see the rainbow pride flag, that was just amazing. Oh wow! Now, another thing to mention is Power Rangers Dino Charge. Now, one of the Power Rangers, right? This character wasn't actually he didn't classify himself as gay, but the actor who played him did say on his Twitter that he did play this character as gay. Gary, who is that Ranger?
That is a very good question. That's a very good question.
I believe it was my favourite Ranger.
Would that be Izzy?
No, but it is the same color. But we're going to get to Izzy. Don't worry, we are going to get to Izzy. It is Riley, the Dino Charge Green Ranger, played by Michael Tabor. See, Michael Tabor posted on his Twitter that he portrayed Riley to be gay, which I thought was really cool. And I think that's also a pretty incredible thing for him to do that. But Gary, what was your thoughts? Did you ever get the glimpse that Riley was gay? Or do you think it was just like, or do you think he was just like
I kind of just thought he was crazy. I mean, no,
crazy? Although he did state that Riley did apparently have a crush on Chase. You know, I think that's cute. But I wish there could have been a way to see maybe in the future of Power Rangers they could maybe expand on Riley's sexuality. Maybe in the future, I don't know if he would appear in Cosmic Fury, because the last time we saw anything to do with Riley was, well, Good Connection, where we heard his voice for the Green Ranger. I was disappointed that he didn't actually come back in an episode of Power Rangers. Like, we didn't see him, we only heard his voice, but who knows, maybe something could change and he could come back and appear in an episode of Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, maybe. I mean, there's been a lot of rumours that there are a couple of Power Ranger actors coming back for Cosmic Fury, but we don't know for sure yet. Anyways, Gary, have you got anything LGBTQ of Power Rangers to share in the vlog?
have I got anything Power Rangers tried to put into this vlog? Yes, I do.
Please share.
Well, with everything going on in the world, we have got the No Hate campaign, and some of our fellow Power Rangers actually came on board to support it. After some sort of tweet went out about some of the Power Rangers supposedly being homophobic. Well, they shut all the haters down.
A lot of Power Ranger actors, I mean, we've got a couple of pictures which you can see below. A lot of Power Ranger actors all came together. We had Rangers from Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo, In Space, Lost Galaxy, Lights Rescue, Time Force, Wild Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury was another one of them. We had lots of different Rangers from different seasons, all the way up to Dino Charge, and I thought that was absolutely amazing. And Michael Tabor was one of those actors from Power Rangers that did take part in the No Hate campaign. And I thought that was absolutely amazing. Now, that is
so
just,
much.
I mean, I think that's amazing. Obviously, if you want to go down to the link in the description below, you can go and follow the No Hate campaign on their social media, and please do support them, because they do an amazing job to advocate the LGBTQ plus community and the LGBTQ rights for America. And I think that's amazing. Of course, you also don't forget to support other LGBTQ community, Stonewall. Please do support Stonewall. And in the UK, we have the Terrance Higgins Trust. So please support them as well, because all these LGBTQ charities all support LGBTQ rights, and there's so much more. So why don't you try also support your LGBTQ local charity as well? Something to look at to do today. Oh, well. Now, we also had, okay, I'm going to mention this. So in the Power Rangers comics, Beyond the Grid, there was a character called Remy, and she had a girlfriend named Irie. Now, they were both Solar X Rangers. Remy was the Purple Ranger, and her girlfriend, Irie, was the Orange Solar X Ranger. But Irie became the Orange Ranger more towards the end of the comic, but it was so sweet because they were just this cute couple. So they were the first Power Ranger couple, gay and lesbian couple in the Power Ranger comics, which I thought was really wonderful to have that LGBTQ representation in there, especially in Power Rangers. Speaking of more Power Ranger LGBTQ character representation, I believe we did have one in a movie. Gary, over to you.
How can we forget the Xenozonic Rangers from the 2017 movie by Paramount?
Yes.
Our lovely Yellow Ranger,
Trini the Yellow Ranger, played by Becky Gomez or Becky G. So, how did we know she was part of the LGBTQ community, like her character? How do we know she was part of that? Can you remember? Gary, can you expand more on that part?
Well, when the Power Rangers went morphin, they all decided to go up to the rocks. Sorry, we have a spoiler in case you haven't seen the film. I'll try not to spoil it too much, but they were talking and they were talking about how she was in and out of school and because her parents didn't support her and who she
They
liked.
didn't understand her. They basically didn't understand her. So it was the scene in the movie where Jason finds out that Zordon is like practically trying to use the Rangers. But so when they morph, Zordon can harness their energy to become a physical being again. But there you go. But the scene was when they were sitting around a campfire and they were just getting to know each other. You must shed your mask to wear this armor. And it's like, I love that. That was funny. But it was in that scene. Do you remember, Gary? Do you remember what Zach said to Trini about that bit?
Is it,
Do you
is
remember?
it a double?
Boyfriend troubles? Yeah, boyfriend troubles.
Girlfriend troubles?
And then obviously everyone's like confused, like, really? What? And then that's when Trini goes on to explain that my parents were always moving around and my parents don't understand. And it's like, wow. So it's like she's still trying to figure out herself. Because people may find this surprising, but quite a lot of teenagers at a certain age do start to question their own sexuality. You know, like, do I like this? Do I like that? It's like, what makes me happy? What makes me sad? It's a perfectly natural thing for teenagers to question their own sexuality, because I went through it, and, you know, Gary went through it, and you out there, when you were a teenager, you probably went through it too. And just so you know, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, being young and growing into your own person, you're going to have a lot of questions and a lot of anxieties and queries. But the most important thing is to sit down and talk to a trusting person, maybe like your mum or your dad or your teacher or your doctor or a counsellor, someone who you know and you can trust, or maybe you can talk to your best friend about it. I mean, if I have a problem, I always talk to Gary about it, because, you know, he's very trusting. He's very trusting, and he's a very important person. Gary, what about you? Any advice for our young LGBTQ plus, any young Ranger fans? Any advice for them you'd like to share?
Yeah, there's a few things you can do to help yourselves. There's a few youth groups out there. You've got if you live in Scotland, I don't know if they've got anything like this down in England. Actually, they do, but I'll let Joe tell you about that. We've got a group called LGBT Youth Scotland. They've got sites for people from the ages of 13 right up to 25. In certain parts of Scotland, you've got one in Glasgow, Edinburgh, Dundee. So yeah, it's a good experience for people like us to come together and just support each other.
Yes,
And
and
there's
yeah, and down in England, I don't know if it's still running, but in Sussex, in Brighton, we have all sorts youth projects. So this is a youth group for 16 to 25-year-olds who are LGBTQ plus, or maybe even questioning their sexuality, who can come to a safe space to learn more about themselves and meet other people just like you. So, and just be sure, again, be on the lookout for your local LGBTQ youth groups if you are looking to get some help and support, because communication is a very important key, because it can unlock so many doors if you just talk. And education, most level education, is a very important part, because if we could just educate ourselves about the LGBTQ community and show people that, you know, and just get people to understand that we're no different, because, I mean, we all have blood running through our veins. We have a heart that pumps in our chest, and we all we all breathe the same air. We see, it's like we're human at the end of the day. We're all human beings, and that's all there is to it. Wow, it's incredible. Now, obviously, so now we're into the present day. So in Power Rangers Dino Fury, we had the most amazing thing happen in the year 2021 when we were introduced to Power Rangers Dino Fury. And in Power Rangers Dino Fury, we were introduced to the very first female Green Ranger, Izzy Garcia. But on top of that, she also became the first LGBTQ plus Ranger in Power Rangers TV history. So big shout out to Simon Bennett and to everyone on the Power Ranger who has written the stories and the episodes for Power Rangers Dino Fury. Thank you for doing that for us. It's great to finally have a Power Ranger that is open, who's an openly gay Power Ranger character, and it's just amazing. It is very hot today, just saying. Anyway, so what's really incredible is we get to see Izzy with her doing about her sexuality in some of the episodes in Dino Fury. The first episode was The Matchmaker in season 1 of Dino Fury, where her brother Harvey thought that Izzy was in love with a boy. And I'm like, what? No. And I'm like, okay, I see where this is going. So her brother tries to play matchmaker. But at the end of the episode, in the episode also, we do find out that Fern, Izzy's friend, ends up saying to Harvey that I don't date boys. And I was like, oh, brilliant. Okay. And then at the end of the episode, she's like, Izzy and Fern were together, and Harvey apologizes to his friend. I think it's Curtis, I think his name was, or is it another? Yeah, it's Curtis. So he apologizes to Curtis for getting it wrong. And he says, I really thought my sister fancied someone. And then it's like, I think you're right. And then they look up and they see Izzy and Fern together. And Fern is saying, would you like ramen? My favorite. And then they hold hands and they walk off. And I'm like, and I imagine a lot of LGBTQ Power Ranger fans were just squealing with joy and just seeing them so happy. It was just so beautiful, simple but yet beautiful. It just sent the message, and then Amelia was like, "Oh, that's so cute." And I'm like, that was literally my reaction, and it was just to see that acceptance was so beautiful, and that's how it should be. This world, it's like that's all the LGBTQ people want. We just want to be loved and accepted, and just people to understand that we're just trying to be ourselves, our pure, authentic selves. Oh, Gary, what was your thoughts on when you saw that moment for the first time?
Finally, we made it mainstream for once. We almost got there with Vogue. We almost got there with Vogue and Madonna and the gay scene in America, but didn't quite make it. But we're finally making it onto national television, because Power Rangers is on primetime TV in America. Prime time is between the hours of 5 and 9 p.m. at night.
And I think that's absolutely wonderful that we've got that now. And the fact that it was one of the episodes, Izzy and Fern are together, and then Izzy's like kissed Fern on the cheek in one of the episodes. It was to do with Izzy trying to learn about cyber electronics. I can't remember the episode, but it was so good. It was such a cute couple moment. And then in season 2 of Dino Fury, I can't remember the episode, but Things Unspoken. Izzy doesn't tell Fern about going off to college, and there's a moment where Fern Izzy and her dad get attacked by the monster. I think it was like the henchmen henchmen. And Izzy tells Fern and her father to get away, run away. She morphs and battles the henchmen. And then she comes to Fern and her father's aid when they're getting attacked by the henchmen. And then Fern is worried about Izzy because she's not picking up. She doesn't know where she is. And she tells the Green Ranger, not knowing it's Izzy, telling her that I haven't told my girlfriend I love her. I love her. And then Izzy, as the Green Ranger, takes her hands and just takes her hands and just say, listen, I'm sure she's okay. And she was just so sweet and tender. And I'm like, I'm going to cry. And then Fern finds out that Izzy turned down the college she was going to, and she got mad because she thought Izzy didn't want to be around Fern and didn't want to go to college together. But at the bus stop, just before Fern was about to leave, Gary, do you remember what Izzy says to Fern?
I love you too.
But of course, Fern's like confused, like, hang on, I haven't said it to anyone except the Green Ranger. And then she puts it together and she realizes she's the Green Ranger. And then obviously Izzy's like, if I was a Power Ranger, I wouldn't be able to tell you because I'd have to keep it a secret. So it's like and then Fern finally understands why she can't go to college. It was nothing to do with her. It was the fact that she's a Power Ranger and she has her responsibilities. But it will be really interesting to see, because there is something going around that Fern will be joining the Power Rangers in Cosmic Fury as the Orange Ranger. And I am so excited for this. And I really want to see what this Orange Ranger suit looks like because it's just so amazing. I'm really, really excited about this. Wow.
Well,
I mean, and that means more Izzy Fern love all around.
But guys, we want to thank you so much for watching this vlog. It's been a fantastic one. Don't forget, if you are buying some Power Rangers merchandise, you can get most of it on Amazon. So we'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you so much. Have a happy National Pride Day. We all love you so much. The two of us are also going to have a wee drink. So to all the elders out there, have a nice wee drink. To all the kids, go and get yourself a mocktail.
And of course, we just want to say, Power Rangers in the LGBTQ community is so amazing. And we are looking forward to seeing many more things to come. And one thing I'm definitely hoping to see is we've got we got 2 lesbian Rangers in the TV series. I think it's time we had our first male Power Ranger or even a trans Ranger, someone who's trans. I think that would be an amazing because having representation is so important. And even if they had one of the Power Ranger characters having a same-sex parents, 2 men, 2 dads, two mums. And before I forget, there was a gay couple in Once and Always that was saved by Min, and I thought that was such an amazing moment. Wow! So hopefully we will see a gay male Power Ranger. I would say pink, but I feel that's a bit stereotypical. So it may be a blue Ranger or green. And I think, to be honest, I think any color would do for a gay male Power Ranger. Trans is exactly the same. I think that'd be so amazing. Oh wow, this has been an amazing vlog, and myself and Gary, we are so proud to be representing this vlog to you amazing lot, and it's so great to be back. So, as we've said before, Ranger Chamber will always be a safe space for the LGBTQIA+ community. So, always remember to just be proud, be happy, be fabulous, be you. Because, being yourself is the best thing. Just keep being your authentic self. Seriously, it's like, we love you guys. We love you all so much.
We really love you. So, to everybody, thank you so much.
I love this man too. I love this guy too. Gary, love you.
Love you too, my darling. So, thank you so much for watching at home. Don't forget, if you liked today's video, you can comment below what you thought. And don't forget, Joe, are you ready? 2,
yeah. Go subscribe. We've got many more videos, and we are excited to announce today we have hit 1,000 subscribers.
Yay!
Thank you guys so much. This is an amazing milestone for us. I know it's taken us quite a few years to get to 1,000, but you know what? It's been worth the wait. So expect many more videos to come. Seriously, have a great rest of your Pride Month, and whatever Pride events are coming up in America, in UK, Thailand, wherever you got a Pride event coming up, go out there, be proud, go and be in your community, support your LGBTQIA plus community, and just be yourself, be your amazing self. And it is goodbye from my fabulous myself, and of course my fabulous Yare. May the power protect you, Ranger Nation, and myself and Gary and the Ranger Chamber team will see you all lovely lot in our next video. Bye.
Bye. Bye.